Sure. Welcome. It's the panic button. You know, I'm Jesse. That's Nina.
Today we're going to be reacting to a video of a man who says he's a woman,
Shocker.
saying that he can prove that trans women are women.
Okay, double shocker. Go ahead. That was the actual shock.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Amoria, and by the end of this video, I'm going to prove that trans women are women.
Hi, Amoria. You're speaking a little bit out of your nose, a little bit nasally.
I've met a lot of women, and never have I met one named Amoria, and you're going to tell me it's from some mythology, some story, some BS. I don't care. My name is Jessica, her name is Nina. Those are regular women names. Maybe, start simple. They always go with some, Greek goddess, some demon, some, Lilith, some,
I think a man going from a man to this is not starting simple.
But you get what I'm saying. My point is, right? You're not choosing regular names, and that shows that you're not just trying to be a woman. You're want
trying
attention.
to be a caricature.
Yes, you want attention. You want accolades and praise. You're not just trying to look like a woman. Amoria.
Imodium.
I know that a lot of people who are allies will say to the end of the earth that they will defend trans people, but in their heart of hearts, they still have that little feeling of, but trans women aren't really women. Trans men aren't really men. I'm not judging you if that's you, but I'm encouraging you to watch.
That's not a feeling. That's just knowing truth. That's not I feel like trans women aren't actually women. I know that trans women are biological men attempting to present themselves as women. And if you can't agree with that, then you need to take crazy pills.
Especially if you're a man.
You're a man.
How do I prove that trans women are women? Well, I want to show you something. See that? Around there? What's that? Beard growth. Amoria, why do you have beard growth? I'm so glad you asked, hypothetical person watching this. Well, on Monday, I am having electrolysis done. But Amoria, what's electrolysis? Hypothetical person asks again. Well, my hypothetical friend, electrolysis is the process of permanent hair removal. Now, to get this done, you go to a electrolysis center and you have a technician who works on you. You do a session. My sessions are always 2 hours, but you can do it anywhere from 1 hour to some really ambitious folk I know do 8 hours at a time. But I do 2. That's about how much I can handle. And you lie down and they come at you with a little prod. Now this prod is needle thin. It goes inside your hair follicles, electrocutes them, and then the technician will use a tweezers to pluck out the hair follicle. So again, that's prod, electrocute, pluck, over and over and over again. This can cause bleeding, it can cause your skin to crack open, and perhaps worst of all, you have to spend several days growing out your hair beforehand, which is wildly dysphoria causing for most trans women. It's just gross to have this here. I hate it, but I need to do it for electrolysis, so I do it. Now, this isn't something that gets done in a couple of sessions. It takes dozens upon dozens of multiple hour sessions to get all of your hair removed, because how much beard hair do you have, gentlemen? Go ahead and count. I'll wait. I'm not going to wait. That would take forever, but I like the power of making you do things. Anyway, you've got thousands of them. And electrolysis is one hair at a time.
I'm sorry, but I love how they expose themselves every single time they open their mouths. I love the power of making you do things. Number one, if anyone
No one's doing that.
If anyone even began to start counting their beard hairs, again, crazy pills. You deserve crazy pills, if not crazy room with padding. Because if anyone paused this 5-minute long video and started counting their hairs, I would shit myself. It goes to show exactly what the point is that you're doing here. You like making people do what you want them to do. You want people to call you a woman, so you're going to do everything in your power to make them do that. Am I wrong?
He thinks he's a woman, a make-believe woman.
Also, none of this proves he's a woman.
And he's also making believe that there are people out there who are doing this. So he has a make-believe power over make-believe people who are doing make-believe things that he's telling them to do.
In his head.
In his head.
Yeah, you see all those drawings behind him? That scares me.
Are those his drawings?
No, those look like children's drawings. That's what scares me.
So he probably has a, what do they call them?
Either a child or he's a teacher.
Trans widow? Trans widow?
Yeah.
What do they call them?
Yeah, a wife with a child, a trans widow.
Yeah, she's probably not with him now.
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
A wife or ex-wife with the child that you left to be trans.
Yeah.
Also, electrolysis, which I'm sure everyone in the audience can gather, can happen to any human who has hair, which means if I wanted them to do that to my head, they could do it to my head, probably my bikini region, anywhere. You don't have to specifically be any gender to get hair removed.
He's like taking forever to get to
I was gonna
whatever
say, what's
point
the
he's
point?
trying to get to. I don't know.
What's the point?
I don't know.
Is it that women remove their hair, so men removing their hair should be the same?
Some women.
Everyone removes hair. Everyone does or does not remove hair, you know? It's a personal preference.
You know what else removes hair? Biology. Biology removes hair too.
From certain areas, yeah.
Yeah.
But even then, you still have women who have pretty thick mustaches for women. I'm not saying that they look like men, but some women have some thick mustaches.
But not like a man grows
no,
a mustache.
not like a mustache of a man.
Yeah, that hair is different.
Yes. But you can still get that hair removed with electrolysis,
Yeah.
regardless of male, female.
He's just sounding completely retarded right now. I have no idea what his point is.
Time. It takes forever to poke, electrocute, tweeze every individual.
You are taking forever. Oh my God. You know what? He's probably a teacher because this would bore the shit. This like reminds
a
me
young
of a teacher,
age.
many teachers that I used to have where it's like, get to the freaking point.
Yeah, 'cause
oh my God, I'm falling asleep.
He's talking to like 3-year-old right now.
Oh my God.
Hair. Now that sounds like a hell of a lot to go through. Maybe something that I would assume most men wouldn't endure for the luxury of not having to shave anymore. But basically every trans woman I know.
Have you met gay men? Really?
Do you think that bodybuilders, professional bodybuilders, wouldn't pay to have electrolysis done? Because I think that some would.
Or male swimmers?
Yeah. There's a lot of men that just
The
don't want body
drag
hair.
from the hair
Yeah.
keeps them from going as fast. Come on.
And bodybuilders, for a perfect example, they show up hairless because you have to see
The
what they
definition
look
of the
like.
muscles, yeah.
Yeah, like physically, their body, how they built it. Do you think they would not benefit from electrolysis? Don't you wish that you could have it done on your armpits so you didn't have to worry about shaving them?
Yeah, but not only is that expensive, it's also painful. I would just rather shave. Bing, bang, boom, done.
But if it didn't hurt and it was just like free, it didn't
Yeah.
hurt and it was free,
Yeah.
and you never had to shave your armpits again, and let's say that it took half a year, free, but you just had to show up for like 2 hours once every 2 weeks.
That's a lot of time.
I
No,
mean,
thank you.
You got hairs down
No,
there, man.
thanks.
No more shaving.
Nah, I'm good. I don't need to prove to people that I'm a woman.
It's not. I wouldn't want it to prove that. If someone sat there and said for free, obviously it would be for free. I'm not paying for it. But if for free, you're gonna zap all the hairs off my legs and my armpits, and I never have to worry about shaving them again. It hurts a little bit, but it's I'd do it.
Yeah.
I just don't want to have to deal with shaving and stuff. So it's not ridiculous to say it doesn't prove that you're a woman.
It just proves that you're a white privileged male.
It proves that I'm lazy and I don't want to shave. Therefore, I'd like to get that thing done. You're a privileged male who wants to, like you said, make people do what you want them to do. And so you're getting this done to try and make people do what you want them to do.
I hope this isn't covered by like the taxpayers. This is not like Medicaid.
Oh, I'm sure it
like,
is.
Fucking, like the government paying
I'm sure
for
someone is
his
supporting
facial
this.
hair removal.
That's crazy.
It's so
I'm sure it is, though.
deranged.
I'm sure.
Like our government is freaking like absolutely retarded.
I'm sure the taxpayers had something to do with it.
Oh, great.
I don't know
willing
it
to
as a
do it.
fact. But.
This doesn't prove that trans women are women, of course. I'm going to prove it now. You see, I'm in the process of also getting SRS. Sexual reassignment surgery. And if you don't know what that is, it's the surgery. The outie is going to become an innie.
You know what? I have no problem with this. You want to know why? It's one less threatening thing that women have to deal with aside from your aggressive maleness.
I'm okay with people choosing to basically self-castrate. That's fine.
You don't have to make any more babies. We're happy about it.
I don't have any issue with that. But again, in order to have this SRS,
You need a dick first.
well, you need the opposite sexual parts to have SRS, right? Regardless.
Yeah.
To become a trans woman, you need to first be a man. To become a trans man, you need to first be a woman. To have sexual reassignment surgery means that you don't want to identify as the sex you're born as, and you're going to try and present as the opposite sex.
But that doesn't prove you're a woman.
It definitely does. It proves, if anything, it proves that you're not, but you'd prefer to be. It's a preference. That's a preference. That's a preference.
Yeah.
You want to say dating's a preference? That's a preference.
It's just like Severance. It's actually a lot like Severance. Anyway, I'm in the process of doing this. This takes a long time. It's really frustrating. I really, really, really love insurance companies right now, but it's happening. And one of the...
I just want to say that I like Severance. I don't think it's like Severance. Do you think it's like Severance?
No, it's not even like severing. You're not even severing. You're just going, sucking it in pretty much.
And if it was like Severance, then you'd be gender fluid, right?
Actually, you would have multiple personalities.
Or you'd be, at the very least, gender fluid, right? Because they're saying in one place you're one thing and then another place you're another.
Yeah, but you don't remember the other
So you're like missing time and gender fluid. You're bipolar with gender... No. You're multiple personalities with gender fluidity.
It's more like Silence of the Lambs.
It puts the lotion on its skin.
It electrolysis the hair follicles off its face.
Let's finish this, right?
steps that I have to take in order to get this surgery is I need to get electrolysis because I don't want, and no one wants, hair growing inside them. So you need to permanently get all of that hair removed. Yes, gentlemen, the hair that's there. You know, on your, and all over your, and between the, that's the hair that needs to get removed by electrolysis. Poke, electrocute, tweeze. Every single hair. Is there a cis man watching this who would be willing to go through that? For any reason?
Actually,
I'm sure there probably is, actually.
there's quite a few cis men that I've heard of that have actually hired other men to not only cut off their you-know-what, but to eat it in front of them. So, yeah, men do some weird shit.
I wouldn't say there's men. There was a man.
Not just one.
There were two men who came to
Not
an
just
agreement.
two. There are more than that this has happened with. Yes.
But either way, again, I would want it done on my armpits just to not shave. Who's to say there's not a man out there who doesn't feel the same way?
Well, you would have to think that you were so special that nobody else would do something crazy like that.
I don't think it's that crazy. It's not as crazy as sucking your dick inside out.
That's what I'm referring to.
I'm saying that it's not as crazy to get your ball hairs electrocuted off as it is to get your entire dick flipped inside out, right? It's less crazy to be like, oh, you're never going to have to shave that again. Okay, we'll go with the pain for now. So in the long term, I don't have to deal with this repercussion, right?
Yeah.
That makes more sense to me than, let's just flip it inside out.
Is it me, or does he kind of remind you of a more slow Lily Tino? Because he kind of reminds me of that.
He just scares me. I don't know. He's got this weird, evil grin he likes to do. I think he likes it. I think he likes the torture to his balls. I think he wants...
Maybe.
I think he wants to make someone go through this.
Maybe.
Like the Jessica Yaniv wax my balls kind of thing.
Maybe.
Yeah. I think he gets a sick torture out of telling people, oh, poor me. It's so bad. Do more. Like, I think that's what I think that's this.
He's a masochist?
Is that a sadist?
Sadist is when you like torturing other people.
Then he's a masochist.
Yeah.
If you're there, please let me know. I will sign you up. Let's get you on insurance and get your junk electrocuted. Now, I bet you even the trans women watching this who didn't know that this was part of SRS are still willing to go through with it. Because it hurts like hell. But it's worth it. It's worth it to be ourselves. The trans women are women because Jesus Christ, are we not men? Oh, and trans men are definitely men because they're willing to get one of those things installed and, whew, I mean, boys, you do you. Love you. Bye.
Okay, so
It's
didn't
like-
convince anybody.
It's like Dylan Mulvaney almost is what it is. It's the same like tone and like attitude. Oh, wow.
I just convinced you I'm a woman by proving to you that I need to be a man in order to have this done. Okay.
It's like they're not
You got me
getting it.
there. Okay.
It's like they're not getting it.
That you,
No
who
one
would
is
expect
saying
them to
that
get
you
it?
can't become a trans woman, a man who identifies. No one's saying that right now. We're just saying that that does not make you a woman. Guess what? You still don't get a period. Guess what? You're still not going to get the ability to make babies. You're not going to get naturally developed breasts. You might have something that's akin to breast milk, but you're never going to be able to nutritiously feed a baby. You are not a woman. You are what is the impression of a woman at the best. When you're doing the best, you are the impression of a woman, and you should strive for that. You should always be, what do they say? Remember your roots. Yeah, maybe do that, because you don't know what it's like to be 10 years old and developing breasts and trying to hide them in the locker room. You don't know what it's like to bleed through your first pair of pants. You don't know what it's like to have to shove a tampon in you. And even if you do, it's because you want to know what it's like, not because you have a necessity. So please don't forget your roots.
You know I can prove he's a man?
The nose. Sorry.
Because as a lesbian, only men can repulse me this much.
Yeah, man. Honestly, it's the nose. So
I'd say it's everything.
yeah, but it's mostly the nose and the giant mouth.
Yeah. Anyway, like and subscribe. Sorry to torture you.
It was my birthday today.
Join our membership to keep this channel going. We'll see you in the next one. Maybe take a cold shower after this. Shoot back
Maybe-
a couple shots.
Maybe just curl up in a ball and cry.
I kid. Bye. Curl up in a ball and cry. Yeah.